of that, and then, I mean, the defense for version 1 was insane. NRG shot, they had defense. That's the thing, is like all of these games were so close, but how did version 1 have a player in the way every single time? There's one.
Look, it looks like amazing defense. It's just a little bit too predictable from NRG. The shots they're coming up with are simple, they're repeatable, but they're not going to take players out the game like the touches that V1 were making at the goal line.
That was true. There was at least one barrage, though, in Game 3 where the shots were coming from the corner at wild angles.
They were trying to fumble too. They get the demo, and there'd still be someone there.
But that they only worked because Com messed up a clear. It was relying on a mistake from their opposition.
But it didn't work, is what I'm saying.
We're saying the ones that didn't work, even when they got demos, there was still a player from version 1, so they were literally deleting players, Greg. They were deleting them.
They're agreeing here, but the one goal that did happen from that barrage was when Com miscleared it. So they're relying on the opponents to make mistakes, which just doesn't happen as often these days. You need to be able to outplay multiple players, string together super touches, and that Justin goal, amazing as it was, that is not reproducible.
That's fluky.
So we need to see more of those incredible solo plays from NRG and following up from teammates.
Well, it's time for the next match of the day. Let's take a look at the group stage as we continue on through Group A here. One match left to finish off our upper quarterfinals, and we're already hearing chants of "Let's get wet" behind us. Moist Esports on the stage for the first time in Dickey's Arena, taking on the fan favorites to the wild card of Space Station Gaming.
We had to save the NA versus EU battle for the final game of the day. Space Station and Arsenal, he's feeling better. So that is a good sign. Space Station narrowly getting through the wild card, which is why they pull the #1 overall seed in Moist.
I mean, Moist have looked amazing at every LAN. We've seen the map for RLCS. But the question is, can they do it now after the warmed-up Space Station came through the wildcard?
Well, the reigning LAN champions here in the Rocket League Championship Series. First team we're going to meet is Moist.
It feels great to be at Worlds. You know, I feel like we deserved it. We didn't really expect to be here at the start of the season. But, you know, we grinded through and now we're here, so yeah, it's crazy.
They surge forward with every attack. Moist are putting them in uncomfortable. And they pull out a stunning passing play in point blank.
This tournament's everything. I think anyone here would agree that this is what you play for a year, so this is it. We don't get nervous. We're ready, we're always ready, we're just joking around, having fun. We're friends, so, you know, we just vibe out.
Throughout the spring split, your backs are against the wall of your Team Falcons. Meanwhile, Moist Esports.
All the work they put in.
For me to be here is literally a dream. I was thinking about it 2 years ago before COVID. I was like, I watched Madrid and I was like, okay, this has to be me. And now it is. Other teams should fear us. Just look at our previous results. What are you smoking? Yeah, we're here to win, and we will.
So casual. Yeah, we're here to win, and we will. Moist. I think every time I've had a conversation with someone here, Jorby, about like who do you think's gonna win it? Like they're the one team that is consistently always in the conversation out of everyone's mouth.
Well, I mean, you have to. They're the only team this season that's made more than one grand final in LAN. They went to the grand finals against G2 in Winter. They won in London. Of course, they're the favorites right now. You have to respect Joyo, Vatira, and Rise. They're the coldest team in Rocket League right now.
But on both occasions they made it to the final, they did drop out early. So if you're gonna go up against Moist, now is the time to do it. Early on in the tournament, takes them a little while to get into it, but if they hit that lower bracket, everyone's going to be scared of Moist.
It's going to be scared for Space Station, though, playing against the best player in the world right now, Vatira, on your screen right there. I think he put on a phenomenal performance at the Winter Major and then the Spring Major as well. Vatira, he wants that thing more than anyone here. Like, we always say that that's kind of cliche, but he was in tears after the Winter Major. He was so incredibly happy after Spring Major, and I think they absolutely are the undisputed favorites here.
Well, they might be challenging also their opponents for favorites in the venue at this point, because this crowd's pretty loud. On the other side, it's Space Station.
Making Worlds was a huge achievement for us. I was at the last one in Madrid. Being able to go back to back is a great feeling. We played the majors, we played the regionals, but nothing can really compare. I mean, this is the biggest Rocket League tournament of all time. It couldn't mean more to us. We do have an advantage over teams that didn't play in a wild card. I think warm-up and momentum means a ton in this game, and we're excited to show it.
It's a great pass for Reynolds. Daniel!
Daniel, who comes up with yet another
There are no teams we fear in this tournament. If anyone I do want to play is Moist, we feel like they're the other best team in the world, so that's who I want.